Okay, so we solved the square root of 35 is approximately 5.9. Yesterday, you also completed examples 1 and 2 on page 9. Square root of 72, likely 8.5 because the square root of 72 is halfway between 64 and 81. Example 2, the square root of 18. 18 is in between what two perfect squares? 16 and 25. Their square roots are 4 and 5. 18 is fairly close to 16, so I'm going to estimate that a square root of 18 is likely around 4.2. So the square root of 18 is approximately, that's why I have a wiggly equal sign, 4.2. Example 3 should have been completed on your own. Estimate the square root of 5. Then check with your calculator. The square root of 5. 5 is between perfect squares of 4 and 9. And my pen is dying. But is much closer to 4. So I'm going to estimate square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 9 is 3. The square root of 5 is between 2 and 3. Pretty close to 4. I'm going to estimate square root of 5 equals about 2.1. Check on your calculator using second function, square root 5. 2.2. Close enough. You're estimating to the nearest tenth. To the best of your ability, it should be close, within a couple digits. Estimating the square root of 110. I completed this yesterday. 110 is between square root of 100 and 121. Square root of 100 is 10. Square root of 121 is 11. 110 is about in the middle, so I could estimate maybe 10.5. 110 is slightly closer to 100 than 121. I'm going to estimate 100 estimated equals 110 square root is 10.4. That's kind of halfway between 10 and 11. Moving on to new material, page 10. What is a whole number that has a square root between 3 and 4? So this time I've given my square roots already. A square root between 3 and 4. What perfect squares have the square roots of 3 and 4? I can look back up at my number line here, or I know that 3 squared equals 9, 4 squared equals 16. I need to find a whole number between 9 and 16 in order to find a square root between 3 and 4. Any number between 9 and 16 will work. So 10, 11, 12. For example, the square root of 10 is approximately 3.1 or 3.2. I can check with my calculator. 3.2. Check with calculator that it's between 3 and 4. Square root of 14, 3.7. So any whole number between 9 and 16 will give me a perfect square of 3 or 4. How many whole numbers can we find that have a square root between 3 and 4? Use a number line to help if you need to, and solve on your own. How many numbers exist between the square root of 3 and 4? So how many numbers exist between 9 and 16?